bent knee and straight legs, okay? So from there, what I want you to do is drop, bump down, and you're gonna get this big.
All right guys, so what we're gonna do is gonna get straight into our warm-up. First one's first is our 90-90 stretch to start off. So down onto the floor we go. Find our 90-degree angle in our front knee, 90-degree angle in our back knee. From here, nice proud chest, hands either side of our front quad, and sitting forward. So remember, proud chest. Imagine trying to get your belly button over your knee, driving that front knee into the floor best we can. Nice controlled deep breaths. Keep looking up. Just relax into the stretch. Might feel a little bit stiff at the very start. As we go on, we'll get a little bit more comfortable. We'll get into it. Okay, so keep going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swap legs. So nice and gently swap over. Find your 90-90 again. Nice proud chest. Sitting forward, actively driving that front knee down into the floor. Help to intensify that stretch, activation of the glute. Good, keep going. Another 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate. I'm going to pause in the middle into what's called a bear pose, okay? So if I turn a little bit more, when I flip over, heels up, I'm going to sit into that stretch, nice proud upper body, sit back, and then down to the far side. Back in again, nice proud upper body, sitting down. Imagine we're trying to flatten our foot on the floor, and opposite way. So we'll do 4 more of those, sitting up and in. Really, really open up those hips and over. So spend a lot of time driving our foot into the floor. Good, 2 more. Down we go, keep the upper body nice and tall. And last one. Keep that nice controlled breathing. And good, and relax. Next one, what we're going to do is going to go into a half kneeling position. So we're going to stretch our hip flexor and our hamstrings, okay? So starting off in the hamstring, nice soft bend in the knee to start off. From here, going to sweep the ground, plant the foot, and stretch my hips as my hands go overhead. Push the bum back, and go again. Up we go. Good, keep going, another 20 seconds. Try to sit a little bit more forward every time. Sweep the ground, hands go up overhead. Good, and swap legs. So swap legs, making sure we're digging those toes into the back. Off we go, sweep the ground, lean forward, squeeze the back glute, and repeat. Down we go. Good stuff. So taking things nice and slow and controlled, really focusing on mobilizing ourselves as best we can before we get working. And relax. Good. Next one is our dynamic plank. So a new one. What we're going to do is go into our plank off the forearms, okay? In this position, just set up. Starting off, we're squeezing the glutes, engage the core, some nice flat back. From here, I'm going to rise my hips. I'm going to do this by imagine I'm going to try and get my chest closer to my belly button, squeeze my abs really hard, and rise. And down. So I'm not pushing off my elbows. All the work is going through my core. Keep going another 15 seconds. It looks a lot easier than it is. Good. 5 seconds. Get one more in. 2 and 1. Drop down to the floor. Our next one is our thoracic bridge. So flipping over onto our bum to start off, onto our feet and our hands, hips up as high as we can, squeeze the glutes, open up those shoulders and hold. So hold this for another 35 seconds, keeping those hips up as best we can, relax the head back, feel a really good stretch in my shoulders, my glutes and hamstrings are starting to light up now as well. Keep going, another 15 seconds. Really, really good, especially for that shoulder mobility. And firing up those glutes as well after mobilizing them. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax down. And our last one then, up onto our feet of our first circuit, is our bootstrap squat. So what we're going to do, start off, we're going to hinge down. So imagine I'll go from a side angle, I'm going to hinge down, hinge back, I'm going to grab my toes with my hands. From here I'm going to sit down into a squat and look up as proud as I can. So chest nice and proud, back up we go, and down. So hands underneath the front toes, chest nice and proud, push the knees out with the elbows. Keep going with this for another 25 seconds. Really, really good. Open up those groins, warm up the hamstrings again, and especially for a T-spine. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that's our first round done. I'm going to go back to the very start again, starting off in our 90-90 stretch. So remember, 90-degree angle in your first leg, your first knee, 90-degree angle in your back knee, one hand either side of the quad, nice proud chest, leaning forward, keep looking up. Just going to hold this for another 15 seconds. We'll swap legs and then we'll rotate into that bear pose. Keep going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And swap over. So reposition your limbs again. Nice proud chest and leaning forward. Breathing is really, really important for stretching, just to make the most of it. Just to improve our proprioception and make sure we're fully present when we're doing it. We're not on our phone scrolling. Really, really important. So keep going for another 3, 2, 1, and rotate. As we get to the center, try and plant your feet in the floor, sitting forward, nice proud chest, and over. So that's 2, do 4 more. Reposition yourself to get that 90-90 every time. 3. Feeling a little bit looser now, hopefully you guys are too. 4, 2 more. Breathe now as we sit deep. 5, and last one is 6. Good. So swapping over then to our half kneeling hamstring and hip flexor stretch. Starting off, soft bend that front knee, sweep the ground, sit forward, push through the hips, hands go up overhead. Back we go, sweep the ground, and up overhead. Good, keep going guys. Another 20 seconds. Sit nice and deepen that hamstring. You open up that muscle belly. Good, 10 seconds. Just reaching up as high as we can, squeeze the back glute muscle and swap legs. So once again, making sure we dig those toes into the ground at the back, just help with a bit of balance and stability, and off we go. Sweep the ground, up and push through the hips. Good stuff guys, keep going now, that's it. Another 12 seconds. Try and get 3 or 4 more in. Nothing rushed at all. 2. Last one. Up, push through the hips, squeeze the glute, and relax. Good. Next one then guys, back into our dynamic plank again. So back onto our forearms, onto our toes, setting up, straight line. From my shoulders down to my hips, knees, and ankles. From here, I'm going to squeeze my abs. I'm going to try and push my hips up and down. Keep my head in a nice neutral position. core, my trunk is doing all the work. Keep going guys, another 10 seconds. Let's get 2 more in. And last one. Relax. Good. Next one down the thoracic bridge again. One of my personal favourites. I feel to get an awful lot out of it. So setting up, feet flat on the floor, hands behind, and open up those shoulders. So push the hips up high as we can. Really open up those shoulders. You'll feel it a lot in the posterior chain, so your hamstrings, your glutes as well. Keep going, another 20 seconds now. The longer we spend in these uncomfortable positions perhaps, we mightn't feel as mobile, the better. Keep going. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. So back up onto our feet then, into our bootstrap squat. So setting up, first movement is a hinge. So soft bend the knees, push the bum back, down, touch the toes. From here, good grip, and sitting down into a squat as proud as we can. Back up, spending about 2 seconds at that bottom portion of the movement. Get used to sitting really deep. Open up those hips and groins, and down. Good way of flossing out those hamstrings. Keep going guys, 15 seconds. Looking up nice and proud, the lobe of your top facing the wall in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And that's us done guys.
How's it going guys? I hope we're all feeling nice and warm after Sean's warm up. So today what we're gonna do is an arm and core day, okay? For our guns and for our 6-packs, all right? So first block, what we're gonna do is gonna be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're gonna start off with tricep extensions off the wall. Second, we're gonna go into dips, and then the last one is going to be our eccentric push-ups, okay? So just to go through them exercise first, we're gonna start with our eccentric push-ups. No, we're not. We're gonna start with our tricep extensions off the wall, okay? So I'm gonna show you 2 different angles how you do this. For the starting position, you want your hands in line with your eyes, okay? So hands onto the wall, walk a couple of steps back so you're leaning straight. So my head, my hips, and my feet are in a straight line. From there, I'm gonna break at the elbows and let my elbows go into the wall, okay? So what that looks like is nice and slow down, elbows touch the wall, and drive back up, okay? So my hips don't drop, they stay in a straight line because I'm squeezing my bum. So up and down, doing that from the side now. So obviously my hands are gonna go nice and close. So hands down, walk the hands back, or walk the feet back, bum squeezed, nice and slow down, and back up, okay? Second one we're gonna do is dips, okay? So still nailing our triceps. So grabbing a chair or a couch, whatever you have, you're gonna put your 2 hands onto the couch. From there, we're gonna walk your feet out. So there's 2 ways of doing this now. Bent knee and straight leg, okay? So from there, what I want you to do is drop the bum down, and you're gonna get this big stretch in your chest and your shoulders, drive straight back up and squeeze your triceps. Now that's the easier way. Harder way to do it is straight leg. So you're holding more of your body weight, okay? Exact same thing. Bum goes down, feel that big stretch, and drive straight back up. Last one, the hard one now, the eccentric push-up, all right? So you're gonna go straight onto the ground. So there's 2 ways of doing this, from your knees, and then you can do a full one, okay? So we'll start with the full one, the harder one. Hands underneath your shoulders. From there, you're gonna come up onto your toes, you're gonna squeeze your bum. So it's like a plank nearly. From there, the eccentric phase is the lengthening phase. So that's just lowering yourself to the ground. So all you're gonna do is as slow as you can until your chest hits the ground, okay? You can cheat back up, so up onto your knees, back up, and so on. Now, if you're doing that from your knees, exact same thing, hips forward, bum squeezed, and really slow down that lengthening phase so I can feel it in my chest, getting a big stretch, and then cheat back up, okay? So they're the 3 exercises we're gonna do. Like I said, it's gonna be 45 seconds on, and we're gonna do 15 seconds off, all right? It's gonna be for 4 sets, okay? So not long with your rest. So I'd say go nice and slow with it, just feel it for the first couple of sets, and then if you have a bit of energy for the end, then we can start picking up the pace, okay? So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with a tricep extension. So we're gonna go up to the wall, and we're gonna go in, let's say 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet back, elbows drop down, and come back up. Keep your bum squeezed, you don't wanna let your hips go down. Nice and slow and controlled. Elbows coming into the wall, feel that stretch on your triceps, and drive straight back up. Up and down, about 30 seconds left. So nice and slow. Don't forget your breathing. Got about 20 seconds. So pace yourself with these. You can really focus on where you're feeling it. So mind to muscle connection, all in the back of my arms and my triceps. Nearly there, guys, well done. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and 15 seconds rest. You might have to shake out the arms, a little bit fatiguing, I know. And then we're gonna get set up for our dips now, okay? So like I said, bent knee easier, straight leg much harder, all right? Walk the feet out, and we're breaking at the elbows again. Really control and slow down, drive up, and squeeze the triceps. That's it, nice and slow down, drive back up, and squeeze. Remember, if it's too hard, you can break it up, sit down, hold for a couple of seconds, and go back into it, okay? So it's a lot of triceps and a lot of arms today. That's it. Well done. Nearly there. Make sure you're counting your reps as well. That's 10 seconds just underneath. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds rest, and we're gonna get a little breather. Okay, so same again, shake the hands out. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. So into our eccentric push-ups now, ready? Either from the knees or from your toes. Going in 3, 2, 1, and really slow down. Remember, keep your shoulders down, lowering yourself to the floor. From there, you can cheat back up. You're gonna feel a bit of a burn in your arms now, so my triceps. Well, mine are on fire anyway. Nice and slow. Obviously, you're doing it from your knees, hips forward first, and really control it down. So that feeling in your arms that you get, it's all the blood going to it. Okay, filling up lactic acid, a lot of waste products. So it's gonna recruit a lot of motor units, this cup. Going, we're nearly there. About 5 seconds left. And you can cheat up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, first set down, 3 sets to go. I'm definitely feeling my arms anyway, so I might have to slow it down for the next couple. So back up onto our feet, tricep extensions off the wall, going in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Really slow down, kiss your elbows off the wall and drive straight back up. Good, remember your hands nice and high, in line with your eyes or your forehead. You don't want to turn it into a push-up off the wall. Good, we're halfway through now with 25 seconds left. Keep going. Hands nice and high, elbows come in and drive up. 15 seconds. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds. And we're gonna go into our dips. I can definitely feel my arms filling up with blood now. Okay, get your breather. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum comes off the bench. And nice and slow down. Drive up and squeeze. Don't worry, you don't need to stay up with me. Break it up if you want. I know it can be quite fatiguing. And the arms, it's quite a small muscle group that we're targeting today. And we can sit up, shake the arms out, and go back in. So break up your reps. Okay, 15 seconds, coming back in, up and down. Good guys, well done. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're gonna go into our eccentric push-ups now, okay? 10 seconds. Remember, from the knees or from the toes. Ready, going in. 3, 2, 1. Hips forward, shoulders down, and really slow, lowering yourself down to the ground until your chest touches. Okay, back up, you can cheat, and same again. So you can definitely feel my triceps now. Hold on guys, that's it. We're nearly there. 20 seconds left. Make sure you're not flaring out with your elbows. Keep them nice and close to your body, so nearly rubbing off your rib. 6 seconds. Try to get one more in. Good, and rest, 15 seconds. We're gonna go on to set number 3 now. The second last time we're doing it. So triceps extension off the wall. If you wanna make this easier, walk your feet in more. Ready? Going in 3, 2, 1. Fall forward. Okay, that's a little bit easy for me, so I'm gonna walk my feet back. Okay, so more body weight, harder to lift up. So I always want my guns to be bigger. And from the side. Bum squeezed. It's gonna keep my spine in neutral, which I want. We have 20 seconds. Nice and slow. Elbows come down, kiss off the wall, and back up. 7 seconds, well done. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, onto our dips. Nearly there, second last time we're doing it. Okay, ready, going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet out and drop your glutes or your bum down to the floor. And feel that nice big stretch in your chest. You feel it in your shoulders. And that's all about driving up and squeezing them triceps at the top, excuse me. Good guys, well done. As you can see, I'm constantly doing bent leg because I'm getting fatigued. Good guys, well done, nearly there. See what time we're at, we're 10 seconds. You can get 4 or 5 more in. 2, 1, and back onto the ground. Okay, onto our push-ups. So eccentrics, nice and slow, lowering ourselves down, going in 5 seconds. Ready, elbows nice and close together. 2, 1, really slow down. Okay, elbows not flaring out, chest touch, and then cheat back up. Bum squeezed. "25 seconds to go." Let's see, 15 seconds, guys, well done. Just a side view. Good, 2, 1, and rest. Good, 15 seconds, last one. Okay, so you can nearly go to failure on these ones, so really push yourself now. Obviously with good technique, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands nice and high, elbows go down, kiss off the wall, hands right back up. We're going a little bit closer to the wall this time because my arms are feeling it. Good guys, you have about 25 seconds, keep going. Elbows down, drive up, and then hold at the top for a second or two. "10 seconds, shake it out. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, onto our last dips and then onto our push-ups. Ready, going in. 3, 2, 1. Feet walk out, elbows drop down to the ground and drive up. We can go a little bit faster with these now. Quite safe. There we go. You don't really want to use too much of your legs here. Trying to focus on our arms. Shake them out. You're gonna go back in for your last 15 seconds, okay? Ready? Straight in, up and down now. So really push yourself. The technique, nice and controlled. Doesn't have to be fast. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one. The championship round. Finishing off on our eccentric push-ups. Ready? Going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands underneath your shoulders. Keeping them elbows nice and close. Cheek back up, and same again. My arms will be bursting out of this jumper after. You go, guys, nearly there. Sweat marks underneath me. 20 seconds. Nearly there, the last few. Really push yourself now. Ready? 5 seconds, last one. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So take a little breather, and we're gonna go through our next spot. So starting off with our arms there, now we're gonna go into our core. So it's gonna be the exact same thing. We're gonna go into 3 new exercises. It's gonna be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. First exercise we're gonna do is called the McGill curl up, okay? So really focus on our anterior core, so that's the front side of our body. The second exercise that we're gonna do is a side plank with knee raise, okay? All working our QLs and our obliques, so internal, external obliques, all around the side here. And then the last one that we're gonna do is our alternating Supermans, okay? That's the posterior side, working our QL muscles and our erectors, okay? Just to show you how to do these now first, is McGill curl up onto the ground, one knee bent, the opposite leg nice and straight. Okay, all I need you to focus on here is lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. Okay, and what that looks like is push my lower back into the ground, shoulder blades come off and back down. Don't really mind what you do with your hands. I just want that feeling of pulling your shoulder blades off and down. Okay, some contraction of your abs. Okay, you're gonna do 20 seconds on one side, change over and do the exact same, okay? So what I'm focused on here is the bottom rib, my rib cage, trying to get close to my pelvis. Okay, so up and down. Okay, second exercise you're gonna do is a side plank with knee raise. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit hard now because our arms are gonna be a little bit fatigued. But what I want you to do is elbow down directly underneath your shoulder. Now, imagine you had a metal pole going through your head, hips and feet, and the hips are gonna go nice and high. All right, from there, hand can go up or by the side, I don't mind. Gonna drive your knee up and down, okay? What that looks like from the side, straight line, the head, hips, feet, hips nice and high, and then we're gonna drive, okay? Top shoulder, hold back, straight line. The last one we're gonna do is our alternating Superman. Okay, so line flat in your belly. From there, hands go out like you're a Superman. And then all I want you to do is opposite hand, opposite leg. So left hand is gonna go up, right leg is gonna go up and back down. Opposite side, up and back down. And so on. Okay, so 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 sets. So core, core, core. Ready? We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on the ground. One knee bent, lifting up and down. And my shoulder blades off the ground. Trying to get that bottom rib close to the pelvis. 20 seconds, and then we're gonna change over. So 5 seconds left on this side. Remember, keep breathing through your belly and change over, opposite side, up and down. Nice and slow and controlled. Good, I'm getting a good contraction on my abs here every time I do it. 2, 1, and rest. Well done. We have 20 seconds rest, and then we're gonna go into our side plank with knee raised. From there, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up nice and high, shoulders back, and that knee goes up and down. Now, if you find that too hard, drop your knees down, lift your hips up, and do the exact same thing. Okay, so it's shortening that length, that lever length, so it's a little bit easier. Okay, so less body weight. 2, 1, quick change over, opposite side. Knee bend if it's too hard, and then that front leg or that top leg does all the work. You should feel this in your glutes, your bum. 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, straight onto the ground. We're gonna go in about 20 seconds. So we're alternating super hands. So hands out in front, and then you're gonna go opposite hand, opposite leg in 10 seconds. After this, we'll get a little bit of a rest. We'll go 40 to 60 seconds, and we'll go into our second set. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Heel goes up, opposite hand goes up. Back down, change for 40 seconds. So really focus on getting the heel up to the ceiling and that hand. You can feel my glutes switch on and my lower back. So my QL muscle, it's called quadratus lumborum. I'm probably butchering that word. Didn't do that in school. Nearly there. 10 seconds. Like I said, this is the posterior side. It's the back side of our body we're working. And rest. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling all around my core switching on now. We're gonna take about 60 seconds and we're gonna go into our second set, okay? Sweat pouring off me. I hope it's not just me. So 20 seconds, gone. We'll give you another about 30 seconds, all right? So we're gonna go back into our Gale curl up. So you get your breather. 20 seconds, I'm gonna go back onto the ground. Save me energy. So one knee bent now. 15 seconds. Remember, the lower back goes into the ground. Shoulder blades come off the ground. Going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're up and down. Getting that bottom rib towards me pelvis. Just shortening that distance down at my belly. Should feel a big contraction of your abs. 2, 1. Quick change over. Straight in, opposite side. Come on guys, nearly there. We have one more set after this and then we're done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, going on to our side plank. Remember, straight leg or bent knee, depending on how hard it is. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. So hips high, top shoulder pulled back. And that metal pole going through our head, hips to our feet. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Nice and slow and controlled. I'm gonna do 20 seconds on this side and then flip over. Okay, so if I was gonna go for my knees, hips still stay nice and high. I'm gonna drive that knee up to hip flexion, so all the way up to my hip and back down. That's it, change over. I can really feel my arms from earlier. Glutes are switched on now. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, into our last one, so our alternating Supermans. Belly onto the ground. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Reaching out, going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Hamstrings are switched on, glutes are switched on. I'm gonna feel some shoulders, all down my back. Nice and slow and controlled. Shouldn't be too painful. Working around that area now. Lower back, where a lot of people have a lot of pain, so we're trying to strengthen that face. We have 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, nearly there. 60 seconds. I'm pumping sweat. So we're gonna go into our last round now, okay? Get your breather. 3 exercises, and then we're done. Okay, 30 seconds left. We're gonna start with our McGill curl up. So abs, abs, abs. We'll all have 6 packs at the end of this. No, I'm joking. Abs are made in the kitchen, I think. That's what people say. Right, 10 seconds, ready? Going in. Last set, best set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back pushed into the ground, shoulder blades off the ground. Really focusing on where I'm feeling it. So my core, the front side of my core, my abs. Keep breathing. You don't want to hold your breath. 2, 1, change over, straight away. Come on, last time we're doing it. Seven seconds. 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds into our side planks. So straight line, line myself up, hips forward, shoulders back. Going in. 3, 2, 1, and hips up. Drive the knee up, down. Trying to keep my hips as high as I can and being as stable as I can. So I don't really want to wobble too much. If you are, like I said, drop to the knees. 1 foot forward, back, 2, 1, flip over, drop knee down if it's necessary, up and down. Obviously we're working our glutes, our core, we're also working our shoulder stability as well. And to keep that upper body nice and stable. Don't want to be wobbling around. 2, 1, and rest. Last one, Supermans. Then we're finito. Ready? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and opposite hand, opposite leg. Locking our glutes out. Remember, nice and slow and controlled. Nice. We're nearly there. 15. There. Glutes should be on there. Lower. 4 set. 3. And rest. Well done. Shake it out. Thanks very much, guys. Hope everyone has big arms and a 6-pack by the end of that. See you guys.